everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jack. Let me just move my phone away from the mic. I could start again. Not going to. We are here for the start of the season in Formula 3 with Racing Tigres. It's going to be a little bit different than the first episode. I restarted the save because on here, if you can see my mouse, I don't know where my camera is, but on the standings it said we were like Arrow Racing Team, Arrow Grand Prix, them lot. Racing Tigres wasn't there, and it was very strange things were going on, and I didn't like it, so I just restarted again. I got the same drivers that I got before. I couldn't get the same designers or staff because I think they're all randomly generated people, so it's different people, but I think Frere Colley was one of the, I can't remember, well, I could just look at the other save. Not going to do that. But I've done exactly the same. I did the same part making, did the same HQ because we're upgrading our factory and all that jazz. So, like I said, we hadn't got further into the season. I literally stopped at this point to prepare for today's video, and then decided I'm going to start again to try and get things fixed. So perfect, if you ask me. Perfect. Things have been going alright. Like I said, we've built a front wing, a rear wing. We're in the middle of building an engine. We've got our drivers. Saved money on the reserve driver. We're not going to bother with a reserve driver yet. Didn't get a designer because the designer that we wanted rejected us because he's a knobhead. But we got race mechanics, so it's all good. It's all good. We are in for Killy Hendricks, who's hopefully going to be our new lead designer. Fingers crossed. They're all on 3-year contracts, I think. 33-month contracts. So it's perfect. But here's our two drivers. So we got Abby Eaton and Alexander Sims. Equal status. No first or second driver, purely because they're the same kind of level. But if we look at Alexander Sims first, if I can click on his name, how do I do that? Driver details, there we go. He looks pretty good, to be fair, for a Formula 3 driver. I think we've got the best drivers in the league. So fingers crossed we can perform some. He's consistent. He's all around jack of all trades, if you will. He's a jack of all trades. And then Abby Eaton, once again, jack of all trades, master of none really. But two very all-round drivers by the looks of it, which is decent. And they both got decent feedback, so helps with the car. Talking about the car, we have improved the front wing and the rear wing, like I said. We're improving the reliability. Reliability's alright at the moment. Considering it's the first race of the season, reliability's usually in the mud. So I'm happy with that. Clearly with this mod, I don't know if it's the mod or the game, but on the previous one the reliability was in the mud at the start of the season, like I said. If you want this mod, the link is in the description for it. It's the Fire Fantasy 20 mod. I forgot to put it in for the first episode, and I got told off by one of the people who made it. So it's my bad. It's in the description. So go install it. Install Motorsport Manager as well. Great game. As you can see here, car not that great. But if we go on the fit parts bit, it says we're pretty good on the performance. So not got a clue. Not got a clue. The sponsors, we've got top tier sponsors because we're mint, and the rest of it we seem to be pretty diabolical. But as expected, we are expected to finish 12th in the standings, bottom of the league, if you will. We've got 8 races to do it in. First up, we have got the Black Sea in Russia. Abby Eaton's a bit upset about her parts, but not my problem. We're at the start of the season. We haven't built our parts yet, mate. Just chill out for a bit, let us build the parts, and then don't get angry. Simple as that. But what I'm going to do is I don't think we have qualifying in Formula 3. We just have practice and then the race. I don't know how they do I assume the better teams go at the back or something like that. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure. Certainly wasn't in the Fire Fantasy 19 mod that there was qualifying in Formula 3. But they might have implemented it for this one. Not too sure. But what I'll do is I'll do practice off camera like I used to do. If there is qualifying, I'll do that. I never used to do qualifying actually. I used to just sim it. I didn't care where I placed in qualifying really. There shouldn't be qualifying anyway, so I'll do practice offline, and then we'll come back for the race. So I will be back with you in a second once I've done practice. I must say while I'm doing practice that what I've learned, or the way I've done it since I started playing this game, I've learned a lot about practice and how important it is, if you will. Usually what I do, first 5 minutes of practice, I get a lap time in. Perfect, get a lap time in. And then after that, I'll send them out and then bring them in every lap, so we won't set a lap time until we get a great is my minimum. If we get an excellent, perfect, but I'm not going to push for an excellent if we get a great, if you get what I mean. So until we get like 3 greats or something, I'll be happy with that. Send them out, and then they can set a proper good lap time on practice and get the use of the car. People have different ways of doing it. That's my way. That's my way. But set a lap time. So do 2 laps, 2 and a bit laps. So set a lap time on the second lap, and then keep sending them in and out before they even do a lap to get your parts, your handling, downforce, speed balance absolutely perfect. So like here, we got 2 cars. We got 3 greats on the Sims car, and we got a very poor, excellent, and a poor because I'm keep on working on it. But I'm not going to work on any more of Sims car because I'm happy with great. Great's fine. Great's the second tier. Obviously, excellent's better, but great's fine. Triple great. I'm perfectly happy with that. I think we didn't get an excellent, so stay perfect. So what I'm going to do now is just put him out 12 laps. Do as many laps as you can on medium tyres because that's the one we're working with. I know it's wet at the moment. Probably should be working on intermediates or wets. But just keep on working with the medium tyres. I know what Russia's like. It burns tyres very quick, so there's no point using the super softs at all, in my opinion, in Russia. So work with the mediums. Get to know the mediums properly good. Hopefully get a level 3 and get a level 3 race trim as well. But he can just go out and do his thing. Just keep on driving. Get some good times. And with the Abbey Eaton car, just keep on bringing her in until we get 3 greats, excellence greats, whatnot, and hopefully we can do it. Also, what I do is when I see that they're coming to start, just put them on overtake and whatnot, because obviously we're in a race. It doesn't matter if you run out of fuel in practice. Don't really care. Abbey Eaton, 2 greats and an excellent. Not gonna worry now. Just send her out. Put her on the medium tyres as well. Hopefully we can get at least level 2, because at the moment we're struggling to get off level 1, but get level 2. The rain's running out, so it's fine. Put them both on overtake and whatnot. We should be perfect, ready to go. We managed to get level 3 race trim, but we weren't quite good enough for the level 3 medium tyres. It's just a bit annoying, but it's fine because we got level 2 at least. That's perfectly fine. As you can see, we pushed them a little bit, and they got to 110s. Seems to be right. And that's on mediums. People are on super soft, so it's not too bad if you ask me. Obviously, the medium tyres means you can come in a little bit less, so that's perfect if you ask me. Especially with the reliability being as good as it is, it just means that hopefully they don't die as quick. Fingers crossed. But as I forgot to put it on short, clearly. I mean, I did put it on short. It just doesn't put it on short. So maybe on this mod, maybe medium is the only thing you can do, or long. I think it's medium, isn't it? It must be medium at 36. Don't mind that. It might just mean a little bit of cutting when there's not coming off. I mean, editing, cutting, and whatnot. When there's nothing going on, we won't go on super softs. That's the only thing, the only mistake I usually do now. Forget to change the tyres. But as you can see, if we want to, we could probably finish the race on mediums. It might rain. Russia's a bit dodgy when it comes to rain. I don't know if there's refueling in this, so I'm not going to take fuel out of the car if I'm not too sure. And we'll put you on medium as well. He can't do a whole race on mediums, but it's fine. We'll probably put them on super softs anyway towards the end of the race, or depending on if it rains or if there's like crashes and whatnot. We need to fix the car. But we will move, and we are ready to go for the start of the Racing Tigres career. And who should we follow? We'll put it on 4 times speed, and we'll follow Eaton for now. Might as well. We're probably going to go back to the grid. So, I mean, Eaton's flying here up to 13th. I don't know where they started, if I'm honest. But don't expect massive things when it comes to the first season, at least. But we're going to try and do the best that we can. They are starting to take shape. 18th and 23rd. Is that 23rd? Just keep on going. Obviously, there has been a crash. Someone's had a puncture by the looks of it. 2 people have punctures. So they're going to be going into the pits now. Yeah, they're in the pits. It looks like a little bit of a clip. They both had punctures by the looks of it. They had no reliability on their tyres either way. So, fine, we move. These people are going to have to pit. But because our mediums, we're not pushing. We're not going to push because we don't want the car to die. We're just going to keep on working. Keep on slogging it away. Hopefully there's more crashes. There's usually people that retire first races of the season. And, you know, we move, boys. We move. Oh, was a driver mistake there from Eaton. There wasn't any crashes. Good. Fingers crossed there's no crashes. That's what we want. There's no crashes. The tyre temps are looking good as well. Like I said, in Russia, it's a bit mad with tyre temperatures. Obviously, look at these people not doing the tyres, not doing the engines and whatnot. Just keep on moving. Hopefully, people can just slog up the way to the top of the leaderboard. That's all we want. 16th and 19th ain't too bad. People are going to be pitting. We're hopefully going to just filter up to the top. Someone has retired. Callum Ilott. Is that Ilott? So we can say mechanical issues, and he was the one who was top by the looks of it, or second at least. So one of the big boys is gone. I don't know if it's top 10 for points or top 8. Is that not Charles? Is that Charles Leclerc? It must be his brother. But he's Charles Leclerc in Formula 1. Fuming. But we're going all right still. No need to pit just yet, unless we'll keep an eye on the condition of the cars. It looks okay at the moment. It looks right. We might have to do some repairs, but at the moment, we're just flying. We've got our place on the grids. No real chance of overtaking anyone. No real chance of getting overtaken. There's this guy in 16th place, Lorandi, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll just keep on doing it at this level, and we carry on moving. As you can see, though, from tyre temps and whatnot, and tyre conditioning, the super softs are struggling now. They are getting to halfway. We're nowhere near halfway yet when it comes to tyre conditioning. So that's what I would see. Big brain. Don't use super softs in Russia because your tyres die. It's just big brain. Just big brain for me. Arthur Leclerc, that's his name. He cut a corner. The little shit. Fuming at him. We might get an overtake here though if Eaton can stick with what's his name? Dragovic. God, oh bloody hell, he's flown, hasn't he? Number 16, he's come absolutely out the gates from that corner, absolutely punched it from that corner, but Eaton just lost it. That's fine. If he's really desperate for that spot, let him do it, because he's going to have to come in the pit soon, and we'll fly straight past him, so it's fine. Eaton, she's fighting back though. They pump it right out of that corner. They absolutely go out of that corner, but that's fine. Just don't push. Sims is up to 17th now as well, which is fantastic. He must have overtaken someone. Someone else has retired. Ferrecci, he was top, I think. He was definitely near the top. But first place, Floresci, is that how you say his name? Floresh is flying at the moment. As you can see, he's a lot further than anyone else. But we're not worried about that just yet. People are pitting by the looks of it because we are, slowly but surely gaining places. Oh, only 2 people have pitted, okay. That must have been the people who had the punctures. But we do need people pitting fairly soon because their tyres are dying. So surely they need to be pitting. But Eaton here has got 14th back. Dragovic is in the mud. Get past her. Get past him. Oh, Dragovic won it back. I don't know how he's won it back there. But our Sims has lost a spot as well. Mega fuming. Come on, Eaton. This is a great battle here. She's going again. Has she got it? She's got the line. And she's passed him. What a go. Zella's in the pits, so we've gone up again. Eaton having a fantastic battle for 13th here against Dragovic, and Coldwell is in her sights. Sims is still slogging it out in 16th, and we've just got to halfway on our tyre conditioning. So look at all these people that are going to have to pit. Far too. I might pit early just to pit at the same time, but we're on the fresher tyres, meaning that we could probably push them a little bit. I'm going to give Eaton one more lap, I think. Hold on, let's get past the pits. I'm going to give Eaton one more lap. And then pit her. It's a bit... Might stick on medium tyres. I might not go softs. Because they just... There's 26 out of 28 laps and we've got 16 left. We've got... It's just I don't trust Russia in terms of... it doesn't look like it's going to rain. I might go super softs on her and then stick on mediums with Sims, I think. We do have to worry about part conditioning. Engine doesn't look great at the moment. I might need to repair anyway. We're not going to be pushing the engine. That's a high risk considering there's not much time in it. That's a whole bloody minute pretty much just to fix the engine. Can't really do that. I'm going to pit her now and not repair. It's a bit risky, but I'm not repairing. And then Sims can stay out for a little bit longer. He's got the better reliability anyway. But loads of people are pitting here. If we drop down the speeds, loads of people are pitting. By loads, I mean 2, obviously. Hopefully we can get a good pit and there's no mistakes from the boys in the pit crew. Doesn't look like it, and we are going to come out 20 seconds by the looks of it, and we will jump over to Sims at this point. And what we'll do is we'll actually tell him to attack, to get up there a little bit, use the tyres. Obviously we have to worry about tyre temps. Loads of people are pitting there, so just use the tyres up a little bit. We won't push the engine because we don't want the car to die. Perfect opportunity not to have the car to die. But I think Sims, he's not going to come out on top, but he's going to be coming out third here, which is perfect, and it gives Eaton a chance to catch these boys in the pits, and she does, and she comes out in 17th, so she hasn't lost too many spots, 1 or 2 spots, but Sims is in third here. We're going to drop him down, and we're going to pit him in this one. I mean, we might as well put him on, buddy. Super softs as well now. Do I risk it? Oh, I feel like I should at least repair one car. No, I'm not going to do it. I don't. If we need to come in again for repairs, we'll come in again for repairs. It's a bit of a risk. It's a bit of a risk. Eaton is 18th. She's dropped down a place. That guy's pitted twice and overtook him. Fuming. But we are the last person to pit. Are we going to get out at a decent spot? That is the question. I don't think we are. 16th, not too bad. That's actually pretty decent. So 16th, 17th and 19th even for Sims and Eaton. But we are just going to, once again, keep it calm. Keep it collective. There's this pack in front of us that we can catch and we could get past them. But with 10 laps to go, we just have to keep an eye on the reliability. We might have to pit again, depending on reliability. We probably should have repaired, shouldn't we? Probably should have repaired. Yeah, we're going to have to pit again, aren't we? We fucked the race up because I didn't repair. Fuming. It's fine. It's fine. First race of the season, feeling out. We didn't finish bottom. Remember that. We didn't finish bottom. Eaton is slowly falling down the pack here, but Sims is he's fighting. He is fighting, and he's going up to 16th here with an overtake on Sue, and flying at the moment, which is fantastic to see. If we can get like a 16th place, I'll be quite happy with that, as long as we don't finish bottom 2. Well, I mean, we probably could. Let's not look at that. Let's not look at that bit for a little bit longer. Sims has lost his place there. It's a terrible line, and he's got it back, and he might even gain a place there. He's gained a place. I don't know how. Look at this pile of cars here. I'm waiting for a crash to happen or someone to spin out. Oh my god, someone went wide. He locked up. Oh my god, it's all kicking off here. What a race this is. This is mental. I thought Eaton would be in this spot, but it is indeed Sims. Everyone's spread it out a little bit now. But that was mad. Everyone was just in a line. Across the grid, in a line. Mad. Someone's absolutely crashed it and absolutely binned it Vesti. And he's in for repairs. His race is pretty much over. By the looks of it, pretty much over. Eaton's just at the pack. Oh god. It's fine. It's fine. If we don't worry about it, we might have to go to low. I think we're going to have to go to low, aren't we? We'll push the tyres and we'll go low engine. I should have repaired. I've risked it. I should have repaired. He needs repairs as well, so he's clearly gone the same as us. But hopefully we don't retire before the end of the race on low mechanics. Eaton's done fantastically well not to have, because Eaton's conditioning was worse, and she doesn't need to yet. But we'll push the tyres. We'll keep the engine on low. It looks like the person behind us isn't pushing either. So we might just have 16th place here, which is actually a pretty good result for the first race of the season. We keep on going. We're not going to retire, hopefully. This is the last lap, isn't it not? And we cross the line into our final lap. And it doesn't look like we're going to... That's worrying. That's not. I like that. Is there much point pushing her? Not really. She's not. We'll push her just so she doesn't lose 19th, I don't think. But Sims is coming across in 15th place. I've missed that overtake. 15th place for Sims. And Eaton has come in 17th place as well with that last minute push. That's a fantastic result. First race of the season, even. Fantastic result. And hopefully everyone gets points. Hopefully we can nick like a point or two. But I think it's top 10. Is it not? Get points. I'm happy with that. Reliability, still in the mud a little bit, but we'll get that. We'll get there. And to start, I know there's only 8 races, but we are only predicted to finish bottom, so there's no pressure on us really. I'm sure Shahid Khan's not going to be fuming. He's not going to get Tony Khan on us either. So if we can get a point this season, like I said, last save, it took us 3 seasons to get our first point, and that was a win, I think. So I don't know. I feel a bit more confidence this time around, with a bit more knowledge, a bit more big brain. Fingers crossed, everyone gets points. I think it's only top 10 though. I think it's only top 10. We'll have a look when it's done saving, because it's taken a while. Right, I haven't done any scrutiny on the car. We don't usually build risky parts unless we are right at the end of the season and we're building parts for next season. Because if you build risky parts, put them on the car going into the new season, they can't pick them up. And then you'll have good parts going into the next season. It is the top 10. Top 10 get points. And we finished 15th, so we're not that far away from points at the moment, which is fantastic to see. 15th and 17th opening up the season. Not bad. Not bad if you ask me. If you haven't noticed already, I've tried to keep everyone British. It sounds pretty Brexit of me, I know. But we're trying to keep everyone British at the moment. Just to have a little British team feel. We're a low Formula 3 team. We're a low Formula 3 team. Just keep things local at the moment, and we can expand to further outlets of the world, bringing like Brazilians and shit like that. When we get to like Formula 2 or something like that, that'd be mental, absolutely mental. But what a start to the season for the new boys. Fingers crossed we can carry on. Fingers crossed we can get some points, because I feel there's definitely worse cars than us on the grid. We saw that. We're not finishing bottom. So if we can just slowly but surely get the parts going to keep the best of the rest, if you will, or the best of the bad group, then maybe we might be able to sneak some points in. Fingers crossed. But what are we going to do? I don't know how long this has been now. We will... It takes a while to load. Now, on this mod takes longer to load than it did the last one, I'm pretty sure. But there must be more tweaks and shit to it. So, because it's a very, very, very good mod. I love the mod. It's just that little bit on the last save where it was called this Arrow Racing Team or wherever it was. Right, we lose about 2 million per race, which is a bit ruined. Sainz got a podium. Look at that. Albon second, obviously. Hamilton first. Let's have a look at the teams. Oh, Williams didn't finish bottom. Up the boys. Up the George Russ. Lando Norris finishing 10th. Up the boys. Up the boys. Right, let's concentrate on our division, shall we? Let's concentrate. Is this our division or is this Formula 2? This is Formula 2. No one cares. No one cares. Right. 16th, 18th. Didn't we finish 15th and 17th? Are we 16th and 18th in the standings? How does that work? Why is it saving again? Right. Right. I say right like we're about to jump into something. We're not. We're not. After his win today, were you wondering, yeah, let's butter some people up. Why not? Butter them up. Perfect. We need to butter up as many drivers as possible to, we want some good drivers. Our drivers are okay at the moment, but we want the best drivers. Right. We got an engine building at the moment, I think. That's in 5 days. That's fine. Always remember to change pit crew as well, because they're going to be fatigued as shit. We got space. Oh my god. We've got some good ones coming in. Boys. Found Dabby Dozy. We can keep these boys for a little while by the looks of it. Give them contracts and make sure they're here for ages. I only got like 1 star at the start. Get free star mechanics and shit like that. Oh, we can add them all. Get them all in. And then they can all jump in. Oh my god, he's 3-star and he's got a 0 on something. What do he have a 0 on? Front jack. He's fuming here. We'll get them all in. Remove fatigued crew. Didn't even remove all of them. Okay. We just won't have this guy. Yeah, we won't have him. He doesn't need to do anything. It's fine. Stupid game. Right. I think we'll end it there. What a start to the season though. We've got a whole month until Cape Town, so we can build a couple of parts in that time, I think. And hopefully we can go on. Is Cape Town like a big lapper? 37 laps. Germany's 28. See, no stops maybe. 22 in Dubai. 33, 34, 28, 31. Interesting. We go to Cape Town. Potentially, maybe get points. Maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. But if you did like that, leave a like, subscribe, and I shall see you again for the Cape Town race. Thank you very much for watching.